Okay. All right. Ready? Okay. All right. When I was reading your
All right.
Thank you. When I was reading your nonfiction essays that you wrote, one thing that you guys did really well was you took a paragraph and stuck to one topic in your paragraphs. One thing that I want to teach you today is written here in purple. So writers write strong topic sentences that introduce an idea or opinion that the writer then develops. So I'm going to show you what this looks like in my writing, and then you guys are going to try it. Okay? So the first thing that I do is I'm going to ask myself, what idea or opinion do I have about the topic? So this is my first draft right here. And my topic sentence reads, the first thing to know about the Titanic is passengers. So I'm thinking to myself, do I have an opinion in here or an idea about the passengers? And I really don't. I'm kind of just telling my reader the topic. So I'm going to revise it to include an idea about that topic. So when I did that, this is what it sounds like. The first thing to know about the Titanic is the first thing to know about the Titanic is that the sinking of the ship affected third-class passengers the most. Okay? The second thing that I'm going to do as a writer is I'm going to check, does each sentence after my topic sentence support or explain that topic sentence? Okay? So in my one that I haven't revised yet, these are what my sentences sound like. Most of the passengers were third class and stayed in the bottom of the ship. Most of these people died because they couldn't get out in time to escape the sinking ship. So right now I'm thinking that these two sentences are about my idea. They're about the third class passengers. So I'm going to keep them. I think they're pretty good. My next sentence is this: the iceberg hit the side of the ship and caused damage. So right now I'm thinking that this doesn't really fit my idea, right? It's about the iceberg. It's not really about third class passengers. So I'm going to take it out. And when I did that, you can see on my revised one, I crossed it out. I'm taking that out, okay? And then I'm going to think, like, is there anything else that I want to tell my reader about my idea or my topic? And I want to tell them that the first class passengers got on the lifeboats first, so they were more likely to survive. I think that's pretty important. So when I added that in, it sounds like this. In addition, most of the lifeboats were reserved for first class passengers. So wealthier people were more likely to escape. Having less money decreased passengers' chance of survival. Okay? So the third step, remember, I left the sentences that fit, and I took out or added in ones that I felt connected to my idea, okay? All right, so today we're gonna try that. I'm gonna have you guys in a moment open your screens and pick a paragraph to start with, and I'm gonna come around and coach you. If you are done with one paragraph, I want you to move on to the other ones, okay? All right, so go ahead, open your screens. Remember, you can look at this chart to help you, okay? Okay, so which paragraph do you want to start with?
This one.
Okay, that's a good one to start. So first, let's think, does your topic sentence have an opinion or an idea?
Like an opinion.
Why do you think so?
Because it says it's like something important to know about the warming oceans.
So you're starting to add in an opinion, right? So your sentence reads, the second important thing to know is warming ocean. Well, what idea are you trying to tell your reader about the warming ocean?
That the ocean can heat up.
What else?
And that it can cause bad weather.
Great. So when you edit this, it might sound like this. The second thing to know is that the warming ocean has bad impact or like effects on the world, something like that. You could change up the words, but that added in an opinion for your topic sentence. Okay, so why don't you try to fix that, and then I'll check back in with you. Okay. Remember, we can look back at this, and the first thing we're going to do is ask, what idea or opinion do you have about this topic? Okay, so let's look at this one. Your topic sentence is what?
The first important thing to know about the atomic bomb is the bombing of Hiroshima and how many people died.
Good. So, do you have an opinion in this sentence about your topic?
No.
So we could add one in, right?
Oh, okay.
So your topic is Hiroshima.
Yeah.
What are you trying to teach your reader? Like, what's important about that for them to know?
How many people died? Who dropped the bomb?
Mhm.
And yeah, that's it.
So we could revise that to add that in, right? You could say something like, the first important thing to know about Hiroshima is how many people died, or like how destructive it was. And then your supporting sentences will prove that, or will give examples of how destructive it was.
All right.
Okay, so let's try that out.
So I write, this first shows. Wait, no.
We're gonna revise the sentence you already have.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
let's start. You could reread it from the beginning.
The first important thing to know is about the atomic bomb is the bomb of Hiroshima and how many people died. Oh. About 80K people died. There.
So you just gave an example. You kind of are working to number 2, right? So you're thinking about something that supports
But
your
then
topic
I already
sentence.
write that right there.
Yeah, so let's think about what else we could add in,
Alright.
right? So you have about 80,000 people died.
Yeah.
What else do you want to tell your reader about the destruction of Hiroshima?
I don't know. Maybe like how much of it was destroyed. So about the entire thing was destroyed.
Does
Ooh, nope. The-
good.
And then
Great. Does the sentence you just wrote support or explain your topic sentence?
yeah.
Yes, so you're good. Yep. So we could move on to the next sentence and ask the same question. Does it support or explain your topic sentence?
Paul Tibbets flew an American B-29 bomber plane to Hiroshima. And then Paul Tibbets dropped a bomb called Little Boy.
Let's stop there. Does Paul Tibbets connect to how Hiroshima impacted or destroyed the land or like the people?
He was the one that dropped the bomb. So yeah. And he dropped a bomb called Little Boy. And that's all.
And that caused the damage?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
About 80,000 people died to the explosion. This shows how many people died to the explosion in Hiroshima and dropped by Paul Tibbets.
So what do you think about these two sentences? Do they support your idea?
The first one does, and the second one does too.
Okay, so we're gonna leave it, right?
Alright.
So as you continue to work, you're gonna keep asking yourself these questions. So what idea do you have, and do my sentences support that idea?
Alright.
Okay? All right, Owen, talk to me a little bit about how you've been revising.
Well, I've been adding punctuations to this one, and I've been editing this one a little bit because I made some mistakes.
Talk to me about what you changed.
I added capitals and punctuations. To this one, I kind of like fix some words that I done wrong.
Let's look at this paragraph together. Okay, and we're going to focus on these questions, so keep these in the back of your mind. Okay, the first thing that we're going to think is, like, what idea or opinion are you telling your reader about the topic?
The asteroids are near us.
Tell me more.
Like, read it.
Yeah, tell me more about what you mean about they're near us.
They're dangerous to us, which means they're near us. So that's...
So your opinion is that they're dangerous, right? So does your topic sentence say that?
No.
No, so we can revise it to add in that opinion, right? What could it sound like?
The second thing to know, that there are asteroids in outer space. Another important detail is that asteroids burn up in our atmosphere. One example is that Jupiter takes most of the asteroids that come our way. In addition to that, if Jupiter did not take most of the asteroids, our planet could be harmed. This showed some asteroids are near us. So, like, I could add, this also shows that asteroids are dangerous to us.
Yeah. So go ahead and add that in here, and then we're going to take one more look at your topic sentence, okay? Good. Your topic sentence is your very first sentence. So what does your very first sentence say?
The second thing to know is that there are asteroids in outer space.
Do you have an opinion in that sentence, or is it just a fact?
It's a fact.
It's just a fact. So what should we add in? We need to add in an opinion, right?
Asteroids can harm us.
Yep. Great. So this is our topic or idea, right? That asteroids can harm us. So our supporting sentences have to explain
Why they
how
harm?
they exactly. So let's read your second supporting sentence. What does it say?
Another important detail is that asteroids burn up in our atmosphere.
Does that show how they harm us?
No.
So what should we do?
There's... Take it out.
Good. And then the first word too. Good. So now let's start with your topic sentence. And then we're going to think if your second sentence is connected.
The second thing to know is that there are asteroids in outer space which can harm us. One example is that Jupiter takes most of the asteroids that come our way. In addition to that, if Jupiter did not take most of the asteroids, our planet could be harmed.
Good. Does that prove that they could harm us? Yeah, so we're going to keep it, right? All right, last sentence.
This shows some asteroids are near us. This also shows asteroids are dangerous to us.
Yep. So do you see how now your supporting sentences prove or add on to your topic sentence and your idea? Yep, very good. Okay, try that with your third. Back up to this actually. All right. How's it going?
Good.
Talk to me about what you've been working on.
I added a sentence that it shows that oceans can impact sea life.
So you're working on this paragraph.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So your topic sentence, can you read to me your first topic sentence?
The second thing to note is warming oceans because it is going to impact the earth.
Mm-hmm. So here you're saying that the warming oceans impact the earth,
Yeah.
right? So do you have an opinion about the topic?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that they're warming the earth. So now we're going to move to number 2. We're going to read the sentence and think, does it prove that it's impacting the earth, the warming of the oceans? Okay.
One example is the ocean have absorbed much of its increased heat with the top 700 meters, about 2,300 feet of ocean showing warming of more than 1 degrees Fahrenheit since 1909.
So what are you trying to teach the reader in that sentence?
The ocean is showing that it's increasing its increasing the temperature.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying that the ocean increasing temperature, what does that do to the oceans?
It gets warm,
Mm-hmm.
and it can impact the sea life.
Exactly. So we want to add that in, right? Because that's an important explanation that supports your topic. So let's add that on to this.
Yeah.
Actually, should we keep this sentence?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what should we do to add on that idea?
That it can impact the sea life.
Mm-hmm.
Where should I add it?
Where do you think? Mm-hmm. Good. Mm-hmm. Good. So what we did was we left the ones that fit,
Mhm.
and then we added in sentences that supported your topic.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. Good work. Thank you. So today I taught you that writers develop strong topics and they include an opinion in their topic sentence. Okay? Every time you write, you're going to write stating a topic sentence and backing that up with an opinion. And then further in your paragraph, you can develop that idea. Okay? All right. Great work today.